What is up, Critics? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles. Never got the chance to because I didn't start making car customization videos till about late 2015. Again, guys, let me know in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want me to customize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So, in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Hijak Khamelion. So the Khamelion is an OG car that's been in the game since day one and was an exclusive car to players who bought the collector's edition version of GTA 5 on PS3 and 360 as well. However, once the enhanced version of the game released in late 2014, it was available to all players for only $100,000. Now, the Khamelion is a very strange and quirky car. I'm sure Doug DeMuro would go nuts over this one. It has a hybrid V12 badge, which is pretty cool. It sounds okay. It sounds kind of interesting. But if you look under the hood, it actually has a turbocharged inline-4 engine model. Now, that's not terrible. It's not really uncommon for GTA cars. A lot of the older ones have engine models that don't really match their badges. However, the Khamelion is a full electric car. It has no sound or exhaust note at all. So the engine in this car is what? Just for looks? Weight at the front? I don't understand it. Very interesting decisions from 2013. And it also has exhaust tips at the rear. Now, those can kind of somewhat be acceptable because some electric cars will actually use an exhaust tip look as an exit to dissipate heat from the batteries and other components of the electric car. However, this car does actually have exhaust upgrades with titanium tips and a bunch of other stuff, so it's kind of hard to justify that idea. Now, in terms of performance, this car is in the sports class and isn't really too great in that class. It has an extremely low top speed, as to be expected from an electric car, and kind of average sports car handling, which puts it around 70th place in the sports class for most tracks, which isn't very good at all. But then again, this is a car you buy more for its quirks and styling rather than its actual performance. But anyways, in terms of what the Khamelion is based on, it's primarily based on the Fisker Karma S concept and the regular Fisker Karma as well. And this is further proven by the solar panel on the roof, which the GTA version also incorporated, which I think is pretty cool. Now, the overall styling of this car, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Some of the angles are a bit questionable, like the front, but the majority of the car, I think it's really, really good looking. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of this very quirky hybrid car that's actually a full electric car. Alright, Khamelion. We got armor, brakes, engine, okay. Exhaust. You got titanium. Okay. Oh yeah, dual exit exhaust too. Oh yeah, listen to that engine. Oh yeah, vacuum cleaner special. Alright, I don't see the point of any of these. I think the stock exhaust probably looks the most believable as somewhat of an exit to dissipate heat from the batteries or electric motors or what have you. That's probably the only excuse you can have it there as. Any of these two just makes no sense, at least to me. So I'm going to keep the stock one there. Hood, you got carbon stock. Then you got double vented. That looks really good. Kind of like Jaguar-ish. Very nice. I guess we'll do a double vented hood there. Keep on going. Lights, xenons, license plate. I actually do have a plate for this. I do. They stand behind this car, they see the exhaust tips, and then they say that right there. Just perfectly. With the watt instead of the watt, it's perfect. It's perfect. I put these in a lot of my electric car builds. I just love it. Alright. Metallic. So for this one, I'm thinking of doing a candy red. I want to do like a gray or something, but I feel like the candy red just really makes the lines of this car really pop. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go a bit brighter though. Instead of using the Cabernet red as the base, which we normally do for this candy red, I'm going to use the, was it the Garnet red or was it the Grace red? I think it was this one. You see here? Yeah, it's this one. With the Torino red. Oh yeah. Very, very nice. Love that. Okay, crib up for this car goes on the hood. Okay. roof. So you have the stock kind of like solar panel roof. I believe this is the only car in GTA that has a solar panel on the roof. So you can do a painted roof. If you don't like that for some reason, you can get rid of it. And then you can do the carbon roof, which kind of separates the top half of the car. Pretty interesting there. Not sure how I feel about that, if I'm being honest, because I mean, I feel like that solar roof it kind of suits the car. I mean, that's what it's meant to have. Kind of makes the car more quirky. I would have loved maybe carbon around it, kind of like this, but with the solar panel in the middle, that would have been a great option. But unfortunately, I don't know. The separation does look a little weird from this angle, so we're just gonna leave the solar roof. A spoiler upgrade. You have low-level spoiler. Okay. I mean, there's a spoiler already there, as you can see. So putting a spoiler on top of a spoiler, I hate when Rockstar does that. It makes no sense. High-level spoiler. Even worse. Yeah, no, we're not putting any of those eBay spoilers on this thing. That just doesn't work. Yeah, the stock spoiler for this car is perfection. Now you do unfortunately lose that traction benefit. You can see the traction bar going up. So it would have been nice if maybe stock it didn't have that kind of middle bridge spoiler, and then you have to like actually pay to put it on there. That would have been awesome because you would have gotten that traction benefit, but unfortunately, it comes stock with that, so you're forced to make a decision. And in this case, I am not putting any of these eBay spoilers on here. We're gonna keep that the way it is. Suspension. Okay, I think we'd lower it. Oh yeah. How far though? Let's see the back wheel. Yeah, a little bit. Let's see in the front. The back is a little lower than the front is. I think the sport suspension's perfect. Turbo. Okay, wheels. I'm joking, of course. It's revving on its own electric. Let's rev it up here. Oh yeah. Oh, it sounds so good, doesn't it? Alright, so I'm keep bullying the electric car. Okay, so for this we're gonna go to the wheel category. I think the street. Now I'm not sure for this one. I was thinking the Mercy Concaves, but everybody makes fun of me because that's my favorite wheel in the game, and I put it on a lot of my builds. I also put the concave racers quite often, but honestly, I've looked through most of the wheels here, and I can't find anything that I personally like on this car that kind of suits the bodywork. Especially this quarter panel back here, you can see it's really wide, and I feel like you need a nice concave wheel to kind of accent that. And I mean, none of these really do it for me. The only one that I kind of like is the concave racer or the Mercy concave, because everything to me just doesn't really suit it too well. So yeah, don't shoot me in the comments. But I'm gonna be doing the concave racers, and we're gonna do the black. I was thinking of doing the gray, but I think it just looks kind of weird against the other colors on the car, so I think the black looks a bit better. So we'll do that. Alright, windows. Should we black them out? Yeah, let's black them out. Why not? Alright, so that's all the options there. It looks pretty good. Alright, let's take it for a drive. Exit to ground. I mean, this car has decent customization, but the quality of those actual customization parts aren't really too good. Especially with spoiler options. That's just a yikes for me. But anyways, first person here. I mean, you can't really rev it. It's an electric car. It's gonna do a... Oh, you can actually. So usually, most electric cars, when you hold the handbrake and floor it, the front wheel starts to spin. This one, it doesn't. I actually didn't know that. Okay. So you can actually, like, launch this car, right? Let's try it. Some wheel spin. We are on a slope. There it goes. Full speed. And we are top speed right now. Not really too great. The top speed of this car, I believe it's like 102 miles an hour. Not really too great. Yeah, that's as fast as she goes. We're floored right now, and we're barely even passing traffic. Handling, it's okay. Kind of like average sports car handling. Acceleration's obviously pretty good. Let's do a sharp hairpin here. Floor out of the corner. Takes a bit to get going, but when it does, it gives a nice punch. And it did not like that bump I just went over. Got a pretty long wheelbase too, so you can kind of feel that when you take corners. go through here, go through here, go through there. Not terrible. I mean, it's an alright driving experience. I kind of wish it was like the, what's that car again? I forgot which one it was. The Imorgan. The Imorgan, it starts off like electric, and then the exhaust note kicks in afterwards. Now that's a hybrid. Even the Dilettante has that too. So, I mean, Rockstar knew how to do it in the game with the Dilettante back then, because that was an OG car. But they didn't incorporate that for this car. I don't know if they forgot what the case was, but it would have been nice if they would have actually done that for this. Maybe it would have been faster, who knows. Alright, let's pull up here, let's open all the doors and stuff. Let's see that beautiful engine bay that's there for decoration. Let's see. Vehicle doors, all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's even got the turbo in there. A turbo inline 4 for what? I don't know. It's there for decoration. And the interior, it's the interior from the Sultan. It's kind of plain, not really anything too crazy. I wish they would have put like the interior from like the 9F or the Adder. I think that would have suited this car a bit better. Trunk opens, not too bad. I mean, for the price, this car's 100 grand. I think that's very affordable and kind of worth it for this car if you just like it for its styling and quirkiness, with the solar roof and all that. Oh, and I forgot, the brake caliper color is forced white. I forgot about that. That's another quirk on this car. Yeah, they should have done a secondary option for the brake caliper color. That would have been nice. But again, 100,000, not too bad for this car. I think it's pretty well worth it if you like the styling and everything like that. I would definitely consider buying it. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Remember to let me know what car from late 2015 and older you want me to customize next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.